Someone has stolen from you.
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
A Corsair will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
It's gonna be tough persuading Bunker Hill to join up with the Minutemen. I'd hate to have to attack this place.
Hey, I know you. You're that Minuteman, Gavi. I really look up to you guys.
Thanks for saying that.
You guys are great. Yeah, I want you to have...
Lost track
Strong
of how
wish
many
you were
blisters I
super
got.
mutant, not human. Someday, super mutants kill everything.
I think we're really starting to make a difference.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the way.
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore you to death by dumping my life story on you.
I must say, this whole partner thing, maybe it wasn't overrated.
There's so much ground
Hi.
to cover in the Commonwealth.
Want me back on deck,
Where
huh?
should we go next?
I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Diamond City thinks it's got a lock on trade in the Commonwealth, but watch out for Bunker Hill. I wonder who or what they're protecting against.
I can't believe I gave you the tour for free.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
All right, Sin.
Please!
Z-322, initiate reset. Authorization code, Gamma 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B-257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Argus. Hey, X4.
We must proceed with the mission. That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Hey.
What is it? What can I do you for?
Your thoughts?
Isn't infiltration fun? Think too hard, it'll make your head spin.
Are things okay between you and me?
Not used to traveling with a partner, but I am definitely liking it. Hope you are too.
Nothing else I needed.
Another time.
That's over.
Excuse me.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need. What was that? Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
I'd gladly lay down my life.
I heard
if
you
it
hunted
keeps
down
humanity
Paladin
from
Vance.
repeating the apocalypse.
Good. It needed to be done. office, you freak! How could you have been so close to Paladin Danse and not know he was a synth? Ad Victoriam, brother.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
here. That rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Oh, what's that? You hit like a railroad!
Whoa, everybody stop! I gotta split.
You'll never leave here alive!
How can you even walk like that?
No!
I'll say that.
got it.
Greetings, sir.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Hey.
What you need? How can I help?
Your thoughts?
Keep your eye out for the rail.
Are things okay between you and me?
Not used to traveling with a partner, but I...
Didn't have anything else.
Another time.
Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia. Quite a handful.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Doctor, you've requested another synth memory reset. May I ask for what?
It's preemptive. I want to avoid a potential high-risk situation.
Very well. I'll schedule it.
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No! You can't
Please,
be serious!
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
I'd love to get my hands on one of those Brotherhood vertebrates someday.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Son.
I dislike resorting to the use of Commonwealth technology, but the advantage it will provide in this case cannot... not be overlooked.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
All systems nominal.
Operating at full capacity.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
A successful mission on all counts, sir. Ready for the next mission, sir?
Have you got all the gear you need?
A full loadout, as usual.
Let's move out.
Right behind you, sir.
Hey.
Go ahead, sir. Can't be effective without the right gear.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
We should get more ammunition soon. Can never have enough of that.
Scanning. Subject identified.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has
Hey.
built.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Sure, let's take a look.
You're carrying too much. That's going to hamper your combat effectiveness.
From what I hear... that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Good defenses here. I can see why the Minutemen once used this as their headquarters.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. World is bigger than Strong knew. Getting hungry. Hungry. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
Walk 100 miles if I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me at the end.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking fights. Right.
Keep going, human. Strong bored. Might
You do
start
your job.
smashing
I'll do mine.
everything. So
The
bored.
influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I
Strong
miss
hope
little
we find
things.
milk of
I will
human
work on
kindness soon.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal,
What I
right?
wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
You're tuned
What
to
do you mean?
Radio Freedom. Voice of the Minutemen.
I don't require sleep
Last
or
time we
something in
talked,
order
I
to
hope I didn't
Keep it
bore you
tuned
to
here
death
for
by dumping
Minutemen
my
alerts.
life story on you.
What's going on?
I fear so much history will soon be forgotten.
Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us. Need something? What do you need?
Learn history lest it repeat itself.
I gotta be honest with you. I feel more...
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
more comfortable with the rocky
A
ceiling
good reminder
above
of
my
what we're
head.
fighting for.
Hi, how are you?
Would you like me to go with you?
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Learn history lest it repeat itself.
It's coming in pretty good. That conversation we had earlier.
You got a spy on.
Not a vibe my
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Humanity.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
This is Radio Freedom.
It
It
is
is
the
5
duty
p.m.
of us all to further that survival.
Nothing to report.
Until long
Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the country. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest. Yeah.
Let's get the dog paddling over with.
Maybe I really am a synth. Maybe you are too. How would anyone know?
Can't remember the last time I had.
Want me back on deck, huh?
I gotta admit.
Uh-huh. Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
I don't know who you are, but if any harm comes to this man, I will find out, and then I will find you.
Me? Oh, I'm nobody. But hey, don't you worry about a thing.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Hey there.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Has the reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes. Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke? Well, it's time. There's only one way to test it. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm going to wrap back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Virgil?
Whatever happens, thank you.
Use some more ammo.
Hey.
What's the word? Yeah, boss. What is it?
Your thoughts?
You should have seen the railroad before the switchboard. We had triple the agents we have now. We'll get there again.
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
If I knew partnering up was so much fun, I would have done this ages ago.
Your thoughts?
I wish Daz would greenlight the occasional mission to help out humans. Sometimes, just a little bit of help goes a long way. Who's out there? Seems... tail.
Nothing there now.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days. Huh? Shit's got ambush all over it. Oh man, please don't be ferals again. Nothing. Please take care of it all. Who's there? Hey! Who's there? Payback time, You're mine now, cut the shit. Who is that? Keep your eyes open. You live to fight another day. And night. And day, etc.
Nice.
Kicking? Jesus. Tell me what you want. Ammo isn't cheap. Can we just pay you to play dead? Just getting warmed up over here. It's called shooting straight, rookie. Shit! Yes. Sweet. Could, I guess, carry some of that for you. Jamaica Plain. Treasure hunters, corpses, and hard luck stories. Isn't the Commonwealth grand?
Hey, at least it's honest work.
Something Shakespearean involving death and your inevitable doom here. See if they left anything useful for us. With you overloaded and all, let me take this chance to read my unabridged copy of War and Peace at you.
That's it.
Thanks. Snows? I really need this feedback.
That's it. Got it.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Nice.
DIA. Shit, man. That cache you found has some real serious high tech. But the creme de la creme is ballistic polymer serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
Show me what you got.
I will set you up, my friend.
Can't need you in.
Excuse me.
Another Mila placed and even more data. You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies. But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
Let's see what you got.
You got it.
Hey.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Hey there. Good to see you again.
I'm very busy. Unless you need my medical expertise, please bother someone else.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right, but go easy on the cans.
Hey there. Good to see you again.
Hi.
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need. Even a few Tinker Tom specialities.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel. My hope is you've infiltrated them for us. Or at the very least, your true loyalty lies with us. So let's put it to the test. We have a vital mission that only you can carry out. You up to it?
I'll do the mission then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Hey, it's Charmer. Charmer's back.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabbard.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
Sometimes the story's got it right. You kicked ass at Malden.
Security
Hey,
mode
Glory.
enabled.
You.
Voice interface
You're the real
is
deal.
unavailable at this
You
time.
actually made it inside the Institute.
Pam.
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication. Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
surprised you can even walk with all that.
Treat for you.
Bleed and die!
Going to splatter you, Ray. I hear something. Hello? Someone there? No fight today. What? Who's there?
Hearing shit. What the?
Hey, who's there?
Oh, man, please don't be ferals again.
Nothing. Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Who's out there?
Why don't you just die?
I must have a I'm fucking seeing things. What the fuck was that? Don't mean to make you nervous.